The fire ant, termed for its painful sting, ruled by a single queen, whose colony is organized into a feudal militarized fortress, run with precision, having but one purpose: unrelenting expansion. Each of her subjects, blueprinted at birth, with a specific role, willing to give their lives in order of caste, all for the greater good of the colony. The structured caste system is designed from the top down, beginning with the queen, whose sole purpose is to lay thousands of eggs throughout her lifetime. She is surrounded by the workers, making up 90% of the colony. Workers perform a variety of tasks including defense, foraging, construction, and tending to the queen and her brood. The soldiers account for roughly 10% of the colony. With their larger size and thicker exoskeletons, they are built for durability in combat. Soldiers use their strong mandibles to immobilize enemies, controlling their movement. Though they can sting, their venom is weaker than workers. Their main role is to latch on to limbs, immobilize prey, while nimble workers surround and administer their powerful stings. Soldiers also utilize their oversized heads to block choke points at key tunnel exits. Fire ant mounds appear as dome-shaped piles of loose soil, typically ranging from a few inches to over a foot tall, with a width of 1 to 2 feet. Having no visible entrances, ants enter and exit through a complex system of underground tunnels. These tunnels connect to various chambers for storing food, caring for the brood, and housing the queen. The nest's intricate system can extend 2 to 6 feet deep and spread horizontally over several feet. This design not only protects the colony from predators, but also from environmental threats like flooding or extreme temperatures. Deeper in the nest is the queen's protected chamber, while brood chambers are closer to the surface, where workers regulate temperature and humidity for optimal development of larvae and pupae. Some chambers are designated as aphid farms, providing honeydew, a vital food source. Fire ants will aggressively protect their livestock from predators such as ladybugs or theft from other colonies. In defense, fire ants utilize their sophisticated tunnel network to their advantage. When under attack, soldiers and workers use tunnels to launch surprise attacks, emerging from unexpected places to ambush invaders. Soldiers, with their large heads, often block tunnel entrances, creating bottlenecks to slow or stop enemy forces, giving the colony the upper hand by trapping attackers in confined spaces. Fire ants are also masters of deception. In larger battles, worker ants may feign retreat, leading enemies into dead-end tunnels where soldiers and workers can coordinate an ambush. In extreme situations, workers may even sacrifice themselves by luring invaders into vacant tunnels, trapping the enemies in isolated areas far from the queen and the main nest. The survival hierarchy prioritizes the queen, followed by the larvae, pupae, and finally, healthy adults. If necessary, workers will relocate the queen deeper into the nest, while others create diversions to distract and mislead attackers. When Solenopsis invicta goes on the offensive, they release scouts, sent out to locate an enemy colony's mound, providing detailed information on tunnel access points. Once identified, pheromone trails are lit up for the rest of the army, providing a tactical battlefield display where forces can move in formation towards the enemy in a coordinated attack. During these attacks, soldiers attempt to block key exits, controlling enemy reinforcements to the battlefield. This in turn creates kill zones where fire ants can overwhelm rival forces through local superiority. Through these tactics, fire ants can often defeat larger ant colonies with superior numbers. After a battle, fire ants focus on recovery. Wounded ants are removed from the nest to prevent disease and infection, while resources like food and territory are secured. Meanwhile, the queen's prolific egg-laying keeps the colony strong and growing, replenishing her forces. Strategic overlord of its realm, programmed to conquer, Solenopsis invicta, invincible indeed. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more incredible insights into the wonders of the insect world.